never look like misses. The crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. They needed that. It's a good run. Good run. It's being held down. They're all offside.
Play league or what?
Push the winger out of the way. They brought down. Last tackle coming up. Half time.
All right, welcome back to another episode of the Cook Islands Rugby League Show. Now, to keep things official, like a referee's whistle, you like those rhymes? We've got our boy here, Mata, representing the association. Kia ora, brother.
Yeah, kia ora everybody.
Great week of footy.
Another fantastic round, hard and physical. Love it.
All right, well let's actually get straight into it. We started action on Friday. We've got an interesting result for those of you who don't know, and it all happened out there in Titikavaka. Mata, what have you got for us?
I gotta say, I was at this game. One of the games of the season. I'll put it up there very highly. I tell you what, Sea Eagles versus Bulldogs. Bulldogs playing at home. Sea Eagles came out absolutely firing. Absolutely. The first 20 minutes, absolutely smashed the Bulldogs. At one stage, Sea Eagles were up 14-0.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominating. Half-time, Sea Eagles 14, Bulldogs 6. So we had the Bulldogs slightly coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway through the second half, Bulldogs 26, Sea Eagles 18.
Mm-hmm.
So it went the other way.
What?
Yeah, and then at full time, Bulldogs 28, Sea Eagles 28 in a blockbuster.
Well, so that tells me that it went Sea Eagles,
Yeah. Doggy.
Titikavaka, and then what happened?
And
Then it just go like that?
Yeah, Sea Eagles scored in the last minute.
Oh,
under
really?
the post from 60 metres out. Unbelievable.
And kick to come and
Kick to come.
and that drew the game. Wow, yeah, I missed that game. I had work commitments before you guys gave me a hard time. But game of the season.
One of the games of the season. For the fans that were there, privileged to see that game. Highly entertaining.
Wow, did not expect that.
Don't expect that at all.
Wow, well done. All right, well let's
well
go
done.
to some footage, and hopefully this footage can sort of portray the great journalism skills of our boy here, Mata.
Turn it up.
All right, let's check it out.
Oh, doggies hitting it up. Here come the Eagles. Oh, beautiful stuff.
And another
Oh, under the arm.
This could potentially this could be a try of the week, try of the season, mate.
Doggies from dummy half.
That our boy now.
Oh, beats 3.
And another one step.
Oh, no. Big man. Oh, there's Coach.
Coach is on the field.
Oh, turn it up, man.
Sharp too. Very sharp. Oh, nice try, nice try. So that's kind of cool, man. I mean, a lot of scores being, a lot of tries being scored, and a bit of drama.
Bit of drama.
You know, a bit of drama in there, and then ending 28-28, and I believe that's the second draw of the season.
Yes, correct. Oh, that's one for the pundits. The second draw of the season.
Watching,
Yes.
we're watching. All right, so great stuff. Congratulations to both teams.
Great stuff, guys. And just a couple of quick notes further on that game. I really want to give credit to the Ngatangi and Matavera Sea Eagles. They came out firing, and I know they're putting in a lot of hard work every week, but they're not quite getting the results. So I just want to give a big ups to Coach David Toa in his first season there. You know, just keep grinding away, boys. And my other message is to the Bulldogs. There are signs creeping in that they're starting games slow. And they're trying to play catch up, which is going to prove dangerous towards the end of the season.
Especially in the playoffs, eh?
Yeah, they need to start quicker. So it's a quick message there, guys.
Well, I'm sure the coach Mark is fully aware of this because he's on the paddock.
He's on the paddock.
So, bit of a contrast, eh?
Yeah.
Sea Eagles smashing it up early, and then Titikavika having to play catch up, and then playing catch up, and then evening the scoreline. So well done to both. Okay, let's push Friday to the side. Let's move on to Saturday. Let's talk about the ladies.
Oh, straight on to Saturday. We had the women's match. We saw the Lady Panthers versus the Lady Bears.
Yep.
And we got the Lady Panthers 24, Lady Bears 12.
Oh, yeah, any sort of comments about that game?
Not too many comments, but I think the Lady Panthers are getting stronger every week. They could be the second win in a row.
I think we're just happy that they run on the field, to be honest.
Yeah, we're happy.
And I'm not trying to be sad. They're struggling with numbers.
Yeah.
And so I think I counted 9 on 9.
Yep, 9's game again on Saturday.
Yeah.
Struggling with that netball, a lot of other commitments, but well done, ladies. Let's keep it going, and another round to go.
I wonder if they will front up for the playoffs.
Oh.
So we just leave it there.
Let's leave it there.
I wonder, those guys that just turn up for the finals.
Finals time.
All right, we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
All right, so let's check out some footage from the ladies.
Yeah. Good tackle. Very physical when they want to. Put on the hits.
And no one wants to tackle this one. Touch it, hug it. Okay, not good enough yet.
Oh, throws 2 dummies.
Nice fend there and probing.
Oh, there's Paddy.
Is that who I think it is?
There's Ref Paddy.
Paddy's still got it.
Turn it up, Paddy.
Oh, she's holding back on her wheels there, I reckon. Here she goes again. And there's Hooker! Tackle her!
Must have been keen to put on the boots.
Sharp, Paddy. Good to see her on the field. Is this the first time she's played?
Yeah, she hasn't played this season. Focusing on her officials' duties.
Wow.
Hey. Stars moving around.
Touch it.
It's gliding through. Look at that. Just jogging it.
Take another 20 seconds off the clock.
Well, someone's committed.
And. So, looks like they're playing touch there, Mata.
Yeah. 9 aside, a lot of gaps throw the ball around.
Yeah, true.
Well done, ladies.
Well, I'm pleased to see Paddy still running up there. Still got it, girl.
Let's go, Paddy.
Still got it. All right, let's keep it rolling on. Let's go to the first of the men's prems.
Yep, so there were 2 big premier matches on Saturday. And our first match saw the Ararangi Bears take on the TKV Warriors.
Yep.
Final score, Bears 52, Warriors 10.
52-10. I was there for that game. I was pleased that Tokovaine put on the 10.
Yep.
I was happy. That they put on something, not the donut.
No donut.
But let's just play the footage.
Yeah, play the footage. Just see what the boys were doing. And I noticed the Bears put out some big units there on Saturday. Very big boys. It's one thing TKV doesn't have is the size. Yeah. Very athletic, very skillful. Big boppers. Oh, training ground material. That's been practice heats.
Yeah, but coach wants to see it in a game.
Oh, it's Big Logan. There's a bit of TKV on the attack.
I can call that guy the barman.
Hey!
Eric is the barman. Yeah, true story. True story.
Oh, the in and out.
Nice one, buddy. Nice one.
I think Coach should be happy with that try under the post.
Definitely. So Coach Dion should be happy there. Hopefully, some nice set plays there.
plays.
But again, we're very happy that Tokovaine are still in the mix.
Still there,
playing.
guys.
I'll say this, bro, and I wonder if you're going to agree with me, but they're not short of effort.
Not short of effort. Not short of support too. Well, a lot of people turning out to support TKV. It's amazing. Good to see.
I'm going to look into my crystal ball right now.
Oh,
My coconut crystal ball.
coconut crystal ball.
Now, Tokovaine, we're so pleased that they're there, and not the best results, right? But they turn up, not one default,
No one
right?
default.
They haven't defaulted one game, which I think is an absolute win. And I'm going to look into next season. I'm going there. I'm going there.
Where?
I reckon they will recruit.
Yeah.
Hey, I reckon some of the boys will be looking at their brothers over there, going, you know what? I might go give them a hand.
Oh, let's go TKV.
Hey, I'm looking into my crystal ball here, and just to help the boys out, maybe with their skill level, maybe with their experience, and maybe this is a building season for next season.
I like it. I like the call.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah, I like the call. I can see that happening. Yeah.
Because there's some boys that are in TKV in Tokovaine Village who are playing for other clubs.
That's right.
And it's not good doing that to your own, right? Let's be real. So let's just, I'm just going to put that out there to the coconut universe, and we'll just see how that plays out.
Ooh, let it go out there. Let it go.
Spirit fingers. All right, let's move to the game of the week.
Oh, game of the round. We saw 2024 defending champions, the Avachu Eels, taking on this season's competition leaders, undefeated Tupapa Panthers. Final score, Panthers 34, Avachu Eels 16.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised at that result.
Yeah.
How about yourself? What do you
Very
think?
surprised. Panthers just on another level at the moment. Bit too strong.
I mean, there's that, and I told you I'm already on that bandwagon. but I did expect Avachu to come a bit more firing, bit more. I don't know. They seemed a bit flat.
They seem a bit flat. They're not as fluid as they were in the early rounds. Like in the early rounds, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't know, a couple of injuries, maybe a few players missing. They're a little flat at the moment.
So, I mean, they normally peak in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. But my question is, are they going to make the playoffs?
Oh. Could be alright. It's a good question. Yeah, it's a good question.
Right, because they're flirting.
We're flirting around.
They're flirting with
place.
fifth place.
Fourth and fifth place.
So we don't have the table to be able to give our expertise on it. but with that loss, it doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't help. They seem to be struggling at the moment, but when they get into the finals, that's the team you want to avoid.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't want to play them. Yeah.
Absolutely. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe next show we'll get a tally on to see where, because we don't want to be fifth, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be fifth on the table because you miss out on the playoffs. So Avachu, I'm sure Coach Clive is smashing that into the boys. We don't want to be fifth. You don't want to be fifth, especially
guys.
at the end of there's only one more game of the season, so
Yeah.
we'll see. All right, so let's get to some footage of Tupapa taking on Avachu Eels.
Yeah. Tik Tock's there.
Yeah, it's breast cancer awareness. I think that's what that's.
is it?
Yeah, I think that's what it's about. Well, the Penrith Panthers do it.
Penrith Panthers.
All in the name of. So I don't think pink is their official colour.
No, I think it's
Black and white. Yeah, so I think it's about breast cancer awareness. But maybe we should get a word from
Follow up on that.
one from the team. See if that's from.
Again, two top teams.
Very physical when these two play. No love lost. see another player there this week. That looks like Prince Oswald.
Nice.
There's Lua Lua.
More laws.
There he is again.
Oh, workhorse.
Workhorse putting in the yards.
A little nugget, a little step there.
Hello.
Nice try, number 3.
Of the room.
And soft try, right in the middle. Guts.
Brilliant stuff.
Come back. Dongy, in and out.
Oh no!
What's something you got?
Oh, what about this run?
Beautiful running.
Through the hands.
Yeah, a bit of too little too late there from Avachu. Looked like a great, still a good game. It was pretty competitive, but on the scoreline, repeat that score for us again, please.
Tupapa Panthers 34, Avachu Eels 16.
Yeah, so next week we'll get the tally up, the table, and we'll see where they're sitting, and they definitely do not want to be 5th place.
Nah, don't want to be there, guys.
So congratulations to Tupapa. Still sort of asterisk undefeated season.
The machine rolls on.
They had a 1 draw,
Yes.
but they haven't lost a game. We can say that. So Tupapa are just firing on all cylinders. I didn't really want to bring this up, but I kind of feel like we need to.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we're going to chop up the rules.
Yeah, do we have a rule?
Yeah. Let's chop up the rules. Let's chop up the rules. We're chopping up the rules. Okay. Now we're doing this on the fly, and I'm going to bring up the D word, discipline.
Ah, nice one.
So we all know, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to dig this up, but I think it's relevant.
Yeah.
So we had a week off due to lack of discipline or abuse of our officials, right? We took a reset. This week that we just experienced, Mata, looking back on that, do you have a take on discipline and abuse of the refs? Do you have a take on the experience that you just had?
Yep, I gotta say last weekend was a remarkable difference from previous weeks. Crowd was great, so from what I could see. A few issues with the players still. A couple of sin bins there, a few comments, but overall we might be onto something here. We just got to keep improving week by week. It looked a lot better so far. I don't want to give too much praise because we're just going to fall back down again.
So to me, it sounded like we just needed a bit of a reset.
Yeah.
As a nation.
Yes.
Not as a code. As a nation, and I think that reset may have actually helped other codes, just to realise, hey man, you got to respect the officials.
Yeah.
And it seems like it worked, but are you telling me that there was still a bit of chatter?
There's still a little bit of chatter, but it's going to take some time to get.
Is it in the heat of the battle, or is it just being dumb?
It's in the heat of the battle. But that's common in the game. You're gonna hear little comments.
But did you see one of the fellow players? Did you see any of them step in? Or
Yeah. What I really noticed was a few comments from the players, and the other players and coaching staff are like, nah, bro. And then there were actually positive comments coming out. Like, good one, ref. Well done, ref. And I was like, oh, great. Yeah, that's good to hear.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't give too much praise. We don't want to creep back in there. But I guess we just need to constantly remind ourselves that the ref is doing their best.
Yeah.
We don't have all the equipment. We don't have all the technology to make the best decisions. They just got to make the call as they see it. And at the end of the day, you can moan and groan and sound like a big sookie. You're not going to change the call.
Yeah, you're not going to change it. He's never going to change his mind, guys.
And you don't want the 10 fingers. Right? You don't want the 10 fingers up saying, "Come here, go have a rest." So I think that's
I think it was pretty good. One thing I really noticed last weekend was the MC. Every 5 or 10 minutes, he'd just keep reminding the crowd, reminding the players, hey, you guys want a ref? Come see the Refs Association. Code of Conduct number 7.
And that just brings everything down, eh?
Yeah, everyone's listening.
You're just about to get angry, and then this guy says, you can join the Refing Association. They go, no, I don't want to do that. And then and then you hold back your vile, your spit, your vigour. I know. I want to give George, our man, a bit of praise when games are played at Avitu. One of his classic lines that he does on the MC, and he says, "If you think you know better than the ref, you need to come and see me."
Oh, I like that one. Oh. Exactly.
Isn't
I think you know better.
That's got mana. You think you know better than the ref, then you need to come and see me. So I love that, GG. The man.
My man.
Awesome. Okay, so that's the end of our segment.
Yeah.
Chop it up! The D word, discipline. Respect and no abuse of our officials and our refs. Well done.
Well done, guys.
Okay, we've got some cool things to talk about now. We've got
some mentions.
Yeah, we've got some honourable mentions. We've got some players that need to be recognised.
Turn it up. Let's recognise the players. Okay, so let's recognise some of our star women players last weekend. Our MVP from last weekend goes to Samantha Lockington. Turn it up, Samantha. Special mentions, Rima Brown. Patty Taia.
Patty made the list.
Referee. What? And also a special mention, Stephanie Noro. Aye, well done, Stephanie.
All right, awesome. So well done. Now we've got a little show reel here of Samantha Lockington.
Samantha Lockington.
So let's check out her work.
Put it in hands. That's different. It's a replay.
It's a tease of a replay. Eyeing up the options.
Very mobile. Wow.
All right, so there you go. A nice show reel there of our girl Samantha Lockington. Okay, now let's go to the fellas.
Yeah, let's head to the boys. So this week, special mentions and our MVP. First, Eric Newbigging from the Tupapa Panthers. Eric's starting to make a habit of this. He's outstanding play. Also, special mentions, Peter Lagi and Mafu Callis, the little general. And finally, Olive Willie. Turn it up, guys.
Well done. So our boy Eric seems to keep making the top list every week. Now, Mata, I'm not sure if you're aware, mate, but you had some homework.
Oh yeah, have an assignment.
Do you remember the homework? No.
Which homework is it?
You were supposed to find out whether Eric played a full game or he gets subbed off.
Nah, recently Eric's been putting in 60-70 minutes, which is a substantial shift.
Okay, so
yeah,
he
massive.
Comes off for about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
10, 15 minutes.
Refresher.
All right. Yeah. Okay, we'll give you that one.
Got it.
He did his homework. All right, so what we're going to do now is check out a show reel from our boy Eric.
Captain Eric. Loves the defense. By example, there's no stepping back from the captain.
And he's not a big voice guy.
Nah.
Just sort of, like you said, leads
the
actions.
Yeah, massive engine. Oh, it's another replay. Turn it up, media team. Oh, there it is again. Oh, it's a big hit. Telling you.
Alright, so you need one of those guys in your team. Eric's got size, he's got strength, he's got power, he's got speed. He's got good handle with the ball. So well done, Eric.
Well done, Eric.
Okay, now let's. I'm gonna put this one onto you here, Mata. I'm gonna get you to talk this one up here.
Okay, let's talk about this John Whittaker Award. So yeah, a few questions coming in about what's the John Whittaker Award? What's happening every week? So generally, our John Whittaker Award is for the Player of the Season, and it's comparable to the Daily M Awards from the NRL.
Yep,
So they award the Player of the Season. And just a quick blurb. So John Whittaker's one of our legends of Cook Islands Rugby League. So he played with the Randwick Club in Wellington and won multiple premierships from 1968 to 1983. He played for Wellington 73 times. He debuted for the Kiwis in 1970 for 24 matches. Unbelievable. 4 World Cups. He played International League for 13 seasons and represented the Cook Islands in the 86 Pacific Cup. He's one of the icons, legends of our game.
Glowing resume.
Glowing resume. We can't fault it. And so we tribute him by naming the Player of the Season after him, the John Whittaker.
It's almost
trophy.
like our MVP, eh?
Yeah, it's like our MVP. And so every week we give those points. So generally, it's based on player performance, defensive and offensive work rate, leadership, points, tries scored. Every week, our media team picks the top 4 players from the weekend, and all of the matches are watched closely. So every weekend, the MVP gets 5 points, second player gets 3 points, the next player gets 2 points, and the fourth player gets 1 point. So that's very important, because sometimes people think, he's just the MVP, but everybody gets points in the top 4.
Okay, I'm glad you clarified that, because I had no idea how you're coming up with it. So basically, if I summarize, there's 10 points available every week.
Yes, 10 points available every week.
Let's get that out there.
Yep.
So, and the most you can score is 5.
5 MVP.
And then you get divvied up the rest.
Yes.
So the next player gets
3
3,
points.
the next player gets 2, and then to determine that, your criteria around, I guess, tries, tackling,
work rate,
just
every all-round play during the game.
So you've got a committee on the side that observe this and then come up with this tally.
Yes, we have a team looking at this, and we're probably looking at about 100 players a week. And we're trying to find the top 5 players from the round. So it's really difficult, because there's some brilliant players out there.
Yeah, and you basically got to watch 3 games every week.
Every week, you got to watch these games, look at the video analysis, and our team comes together and sends the tally every week.
And so when do we announce the winner?
They will be announced at the grand final.
So the grand final,
Yeah.
there's no points associated there. It's basically everything before.
Everything pretty much.
Does it include the playoffs? Question.
Yes. Oh, good question. Yep, it includes the playoffs all the way through the grand final.
So if your team didn't make the playoffs,
you're gonna miss.
You
out
don't get
on
a chance
points.
on those points. That's
No,
just the way it goes.
It's just the way it is.
Okay.
So we have that during the during the season, but we're also looking to bring in a player of the grand final, which will be separate.
Yep.
So
Like
grand
a.
final.
Yep.
Clive Churchill. They call it the Clive
So you got the one for the season.
Yep.
And you got one for the grand final.
For the grand final.
Excellent. So let's just
look at our table.
Let's just scream out our tally up here. I don't know if you can talk to this a little bit. So probably some repeat offenders there.
So just looking at our table, currently it's being led by Eric Newbinging on 20 points from the Panthers, followed by Mafu Callis on 16, Nathan Nobu from the Eels on 8, and Tangi Akava on the Bulldogs on 7, just rounding out our top players there. So every week, if you're in the top 4 players, you'll be getting some points. And you can see a lot of special mentions on that list. Some players have 1, 2, 3 points.
Right.
It's about consistency, just week in, week out.
All right, so there you go. If you're wondering about this big secret around the John Whittaker Award, if you like, the point system, there you go. And thanks, Butter. You've clarified. You've clarified the mystery.
Just for those fans out there.
All right, now we've got Easter coming up.
Yep.
So what's happening?
Cook Islands Rugby League will be taking another break this weekend due to Easter. So good time to wash the car, clean the yard, do the washing, clean the house,
wash the boots.
wash the boots, spend time with the family, and we'll be recommencing next week.
Yep.
Yeah, for the final round, which will be in Tupapa
Okay, so it's the final round of the season.
of the season.
Right,
Yeah.
and then we move into the playoffs, and we'll reveal more about, I guess, the draw,
Yeah.
and reveal more about the location and things like that. We're just checking if Suncorp is available.
Ooh, let's go Suncorp.
Is Lang Park still available?
Lang Park, yes, go. Wally Lewis.
Or should we just go to, what do we have it in Auckland?
Oh, is it Carlo Park or
Yeah,
something?
let's go to Carlo Park. All right, so we will settle all these rumors about where our grand final will be held, and we'll do that on next week's.
Yeah, next week we'll preview the round.
Next week's show, and we'll bring up the table because I think that's quite important.
Very important.
This time of the season. Okay, Mata, I think that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Thank you for everyone for your participation in Rugby League. Play League or what?
Mata play league or what?
And we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the Easter break.
Never looked like Mitchell. The crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. They needed that. It's a good run. Good run. Being held down. They're all offside.
Play League or what?
Push the winger out of the